High performers don't wait for January 1st. They build momentum now. Welcome to the Live 100 Podcast. I'm Jason Yarusi. This is the place that you come to break the habits that no longer serve you so you can build the life you truly desire. And today we're talking about starting today. It's so easy for us to just close out the year. The holidays are here. It's probably starting to get a little bit cold. You're starting to see all the festivities out there. And you have this looming day that says January 1st coming up when you can start again. Start new, start now. But high performers, they close the year out with power and intention. You think about it right now. You have 12 months of the year right now. And then every year, you basically just give up on December because you say, I'll start again now. We've just given up on 8% of your year. Given up and put it off to a new and bright day. However, the way to get out of the rut that you're in is to make the decisive moves right now in December to set the stage for what's to come in the new year. Just imagine a world where there was no dates, there was no days, there was no time of essence right now, and there was no ability to say, oh, well, New Year's, right? New Year's resolutions, right? There was no part where you had this automatic reset that your mind thinks that you have. That's a safety button for you to say, you know what? This year hasn't gone great, but at least I have that new year to go out and try again. Yet, you've done this. You've seen this story. You know how it plays out. You know how the tale ends. You know how it goes where you start this year anew, excited, refreshed, or maybe not. Maybe you don't even get there. Maybe you don't even start. And lo and behold, a few weeks in or a few days in, you trail off into the comfort that is the life that you've been living, that you constantly are trying to get away from. The most important thing today is to make the decisive moves right now in December. It's the hard decisions now that will make your life easier later. It's the part where the people that are delaying are not the high performers. The high performers are acting right now. They're taking back the initiative. They're setting the stage. They're planning. They're beginning. They're putting in the processes. And how do you do this? It's time to remove, not add. We get to the new year and we want to add in all these things that we haven't been doing. I'm going to eat clean. I'm going to start to work out 3 hours a day. I'm going to go and, start that business. I'm going to be at all my kids' school things. Well, to get there, you need to remove today what isn't working. What is the distractions? What are the poor habits? What are the things you're doing that are not fitting the mold, that are not lucrative or beneficial to you as the person that goes out there and creates the successful life that you truly desire? It's the pre-build momentum. It's setting the stage. It's showing up now that makes January easier. It's the momentum that you earn into the final stretch. Think about it, right? If you just start cold today, right? And you start building momentum, you start getting warmed up, you'll be at a full sprint by the time January gets here. Most people, they're just waking out of bed on January 1st saying, well, guess it's time to get started. Let me figure out what to do. But no, not you. Not today. You're here. You're setting the stage. You're saying this is what's going to make me the person that sets the stage to make a difference. Because I'm setting right now to get out of my own way, to start building the momentums, to start building the track record. So putting in the habits and breaking free of the distractions that are no longer part of a life that I truly desire. So ask yourself, for your finances, what do you need to do? For your fitness, what do you need to do? For your faith, what do you need to do? For your family, what do you need to do? And then that same concept, what do you need to remove? What distractions in your finances, in your fitness, in your faith, in your family? What are the distractions that are keeping you away from being in a position to make the moves that truly get you to where you want to be? Life is about change, but it's about momentum. We always get to this New Year's resolution and we say, you know what, I have to change to be this new person. No, you are the person. You just have to start carving out the pieces of you that really need to show up and be defined today. We all have abdominal muscles, right? But it's the work you put in. It's the process you put in that finally allow them to show for you, right? To show as you having abdominal muscles. They're all there. It's just you putting in the work to get there. Your eating habits, your sleeping habits, your workout habits, right? It's the same thing with your goals. Your goals are all possible. They're all presentable. They're all something that you can find your way to. But it's the roadmap that you set out on, right? That really puts you on a path to say, am I going to get there today, tomorrow, next year? We'll never get there. Many times we're on a road and we have a goal, but we're constantly going in the wrong direction. We know the goal is what we want, but we never ever get to the goal. It's because we never ever allow ourselves to go on the right road and the right path in the right direction to truly, truly arrive at where we know we truly can get to. So ask yourself today, what are the decisive moves that we're going to make right now in December? What do we need to remove What distractions, what liabilities do we need to remove? And lastly, what are we going to build? What are we going to set up? What are we going to create that's going to give us the momentum that hit January so strong that he never knew what happened? All right, that's what I have for you today. I'm Jason Yarusi. This is the Live Wonder Podcast. If you could do something for us, if you're finding value in this podcast, please go down there and leave us an honest rating and review. It continues to help this show get out to the masses. Let's do this.